everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take you along. We're going to be working on the rocker arms for our Hemi. We have a roller tip on the end that is starting to go out. So we run stage 5 rockers. We got a hold of them and they sent us new tips on there with the new center bushing and the pin and everything. It's a press fit deal. It's actually right here. So you see on there, that's going to be the roller, and this is actually a press fit pin that goes in there. But we're going to go ahead and get this all apart and show you guys exactly how all of this works on there. But real quick, I am wearing our new Bad Influence Garage shirt. You can actually get these online right now. We have a new website you can go to. If you go to the description below, I have a link there. It takes you to our Bad Influence Garage website, and we have a shop set up right on there, and you can actually purchase them and have them shipped anywhere in the lower 48. If you need one that's outside of the lower 48, you can just send a message to the Bad Influence Garage Facebook page there, and we can get one sent to you. But definitely go check it out. Got our Bad Influence Garage logo there. We got it on the back. We got our hard work, ingenuity, and fast cars. So go pick up a shirt, have it shipped out, wear it to your favorite track, support us if you'd like to. We would absolutely appreciate it. And all of the stuff that from any of the merch sales that we have on there, any of the shirts and anything like that, it's all just going back into the channel so we can help grow it. But let's go ahead and get the valve cover off of this. Let's get, I'll show you what the rocker arm is, and we have to come up with an idea of how we're gonna do all of this. What we are going to do is we're going to take these top 5 rocker stand bolts out. Now the rocker stands are actually held in by the head studs. These are all the head studs right here that actually hold the cylinder head down. These are only torqued to about 25 foot-pounds, 25 to 30 foot-pounds. We're going to take these out, and then this whole shaft we can slide out to like here, and then we can take just this one rocker off. So let's go ahead and get that going. Okay, so we have this off. As you can see, what we did is we just pushed the shaft out a bit, and then we're able to get it just enough where we could get the rocker arm out. That's all we needed on there was enough to get this out. We tried to get a really good close-up on there, so there's a pin right here that will get pushed through. I sent Al out. There he is, to go get a arbor press to press this in and out. So we'll probably try that and see what we come up with. Do they have an arbor? Yeah, we've got an arbor press. So we're gonna set up our new arbor press. Maybe have to make a couple of pieces on here to be able to push it. But that's what we're trying to replace right there. And then we'll get this all back together and then check all the valves. What we have here is our solution to press these out. We're already partway through, and I said, hey, let's stop here, show everything exactly what we've done. So we took a piece of 3/4 inch solid rod, and we put it in the lathe and we drilled a hole through it. This is a 0.250 or 1/4 inch pin. So we went and we just drilled one size larger than 1/4, so that way it would have a little bit of wiggle room. And since it was peened on the end, we could then still get that out. So then we took where it was peened on the end here and we sanded it down. You can see it's kind of basically they hit it, and so it would swedge out, so it can't come out at all, even though it's already a press fit. So we had to sand down right to where we just barely touched the rocker arm itself, and then stop there. As you can see, the pin goes into our spud there. And then we took a 1/4-20 bolt and we actually just turned down the thread. They cut them down to like 220. So that is good in there. And now that slides through. This should be the last little heave-ho and it should come right out. There we go. The reverse of this is pretty basic. What we're going to do, we got the pin just so it's kind of stuck in here a little bit. We're going to take our new bushing in there, put it in, press it all the way through, peen them, and then we'll go ahead and put this back in. I know Al is working on putting in some new sensors, so before we call it good for the day, we'll catch up with him and talk about these new sensors that we're adding and what we're going to be using those for.
So one thing that we found when we go to the track is we usually don't have enough crew members there to get all the information that we actually want or need to write down there to keep a good log of what's going on. So what I did is I got 2 of these infrared sensors, okay? And these infrared sensors are going to be able to track the tire temperature and the track temperature on each and every run. So in order to put these in, the things that you have to do is find a place where you can put them that they aren't going to get all gummed up with rubber off the tires. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to determine where do we want to place these sensors so that they're not going to get covered with gumbo, and where are they going to be at that's going to get the best reading.
You also got a
G meter, because in my own fault here is I thought that the Holly dash that we got had a G meter built into it. It does not. So we ordered a new G meter. We're going to mount that G meter inside the vehicle. That's another critical piece of information that we need to have in order to tune the car.
Okay.
So we're waiting on that. That should be here, Monday or Tuesday. And once we get that, we're going to mount all these in, get them wired into the Dominator system, and make sure that everything's working correctly.
Hey guys, so I got the rocker back on here. I had Al help me get it on because it was kind of a pain in the butt, and we forgot to turn the camera on, so I do apologize for that. We're going to go through and we have to put the push rods in. We put all 4 push rods out, so that way there was nothing pushing up on this right here. And now we're going to go ahead and get the push rods back into these. We're going to set all the intake on there. We're going to check everything on here, put the valve cover back on, check the other side, pretty much call her done for the day. So there we have it, guys. So we've got the rocker arm fixed on there and put back in and checked all the valves. We had a couple of them that were a little loose, not enough for me to worry about something going wrong on there. And we had a couple that were a little tight, not enough for me to worry about it. They were between 2 and 3 thou, and the engine is cold right now. So we just went ahead, set them all. We set them all on this when it's cold around 70 to between 60 and 75 degrees. They're 8 thou cold, and they will open up out on the track. Other than that, I'm just gonna dump some oil in this. Since a couple of episodes ago, you saw that we pulled the oil pan off and checked all the rod bearings and such on there. So we want to get the oil back in this so we can prime the oil system and get this fired off in roughly a week and a half. But we're gonna go ahead and get oil put in this and call it a weekend. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe and do all the stuff there. It helps us out a whole bunch. And like I said at the beginning of the video, go ahead, go into the description of the video down here on YouTube. There's a link to our shop where you can go ahead and buy the Bad Influence Garage shirts. We do ship out within 1 to 2 days type of a deal on there. We can get it to you. We do appreciate it. Thank you guys, and until next time, be safe out there.